Right, so phone screen background we just did. Snapchat and phone number. So for every model, I'm going to have a fake number and the Snapchat in the vault. And you basically can sell this for $50 to $100, maybe up to $200 if the customer has really been asking for it for a while and they have a good history of spending. But in general, once this is sold, they aren't on the platform as much because they're on Snapchat now. They think they've upgraded. So this is good for the business because you can avoid the OnlyFans fees, but overall, you aren't going to have the customer online speaking to you as a chatter. So this is why I'm going to say for this kind of content, you can have a 10% commission because it's actually quite powerful for us as a business. But for you, you might lose the lead and it might become hard for you to sell that customer on OnlyFans moving forward. So 10% commission, obviously if you sell, $200 image of a phone number and Snapchat, that's $20 for you. So it's quite worthwhile if you sell it, but at the same time I understand it's up to you, and subconsciously if this customer's been spending for a while, you might not even want to do it. So 10% and $50 to $100 plus is what you can sell this for. And reasons why you can sell it include things like it would make me feel closer to you, or it can be like I want to take things further with you, but I have a lot of trust issues and I've heard a lot of horror stories, so I would still need you to pay for this so I know that things are real and I trust you fully, as I have a lot of personal friends and personal people who would see you now on my phone, and I don't want them to know that I really have an OnlyFans, and I want this to just be discreet between me and you, something like this. So I'll just write this down. Oh dear, I didn't even notice that this was bold. There we go. So something like this is perfect. You can say as a reason why you need to charge for the Snapchat and the phone number, and you can then take them off platform and we can speak to them. And in the future we could actually work out a way where you can access Snapchat and just continue your conversation with them, but this would be just a bit harder to manage, to be honest, because you might need a phone, but setting up some kind of virtual private server or something might actually work. Next, way of selling air, turning on subscription. So turn on subscription, 5% commission for you. Obviously for Annabelle it's just a $20 rebill price. For Scarlett it's a $15 rebill price. Now if they turn off rebill before they actually get charged, then I don't think that's good, but it's very out of your control in that sense. So you will still just get 5% commission even if they turn it on and turn it off, but obviously you want to make sure that you're saying keep it on permanently, as it allows me to get your notifications better and make me feel like you're happy being here, and it doesn't just show renew off. I think that's a good example of how girls in general can say things that are pretty simple. It just says, it doesn't just show your renew off, but you can almost get the emotion from the girl in the sense that she's unhappy that it says renew off and she doesn't feel special. by using the emoji afterwards or the unhappy face. So a VIP experience. Now this will change depending on the customer all the time, but I will have something in the Google Sheet that says basically a list of things that you can sell to a customer that make them feel extra special. So for example, discounted at minus 40% off pay-per-views, access to Snapchat, so you can sell the Snapchat phone number, priority feed media. This is very easy to set up, as you can basically just take the OnlyFans feed and schedule it a week in advance, in week previously, for certain customers who are on this experience. And then every now and again you can do VIP content from the model that they get every month, which can be like something nude or a selfie that looks extra sexy or something like this. But always price this to customers who are spending already, and they're spending, you can sell this for $300 plus. So something like a VIP experience and a fake scenario you want to do later down the line after a month. So you want to go over ways of asking for money just because, add them, make them have a phone screen background, go over lots of trust issues, maybe sell the Snapchat and phone number, but might not actually work out. Make sure they have Rebo on, and only then do you actually sell a VIP experience or a fake scenario or even a script. When you do that way, you can charge so much more. Like even the script, imagine you have a customer who has tipped 3 or 4 times just to hear the model speak. He's invested, he has the model as a phone screen background. You've told him over and over that nudity is something really special to you, and I don't really do that with a lot of customers, but maybe if you impress me, and maybe if we keep getting to know each other, which I have been doing and my feelings have been growing, I could open up one day, but I don't know if I could do it right now. And then one day he logs into the account and he spends a bit more, and then you're like, you know what, I trust you. If you can do $50, I can show you my tits. And then he spends 50, and then it's just the tits. And then the first video of the script you can sell for like $100 now, because he's so invested. He's been wanting to see it for so long. Maybe he's been talking for a month or two, and now all of a sudden he knows that it is a matter of trust, and it is a matter of he won the model over, which is great, because now the customer spent maybe a lot more than they would have if he saw the $10 tip pick straight away, and he maybe would have unsubscribed, knew it was him not speaking to the model, or understood that the model was completely not a nurse in real life, not a student in real life, and it's just an OnlyFans girl here to make a quick buck, and she's probably done that with loads of other people. So VIP experience, that's that. Final thing you can sell, which is again something you can sell later down the line after the subscriber's been there for a while, is go through a week in the life of the model. So this is something you should be doing kind of anyway, where you're just keeping up to date, making up a fake story about what happened in the model's life, bringing up something that the customer said, asking them about that, keeping the rapport going, and then go through a week in the life. Maybe this is a good example. You can say day 1, have a normal conversation. Day 2, I'm going out tomorrow, what should I wear? And then you send 2 pictures and get the subscriber to say which dress to wear. And then on day 3, you can send a picture of her in the dress, and you can say, oh my gosh, something happened today, I need to tell you, it's about when I went out. And then day 4, the subscriber maybe has been messaging the model all day, worried, and then day 4 you can say, sorry, yesterday I was crying a lot and I just had to log off of my phone, but I just wanted to tell you that someone came up to me, it was really scary, and they were being rude. I just wanted a big strong man to be there and comfort me afterwards, and I felt so unsafe. And then you can say, you always make me feel special, and a tip right now, or spoiling me right now, would make me feel so much better. as I've had the worst couple days recently. I'll write that down. Not capitals again. Something like that is perfect. Yesterday I was out and there were a group of guys who came up to me and asked for my number. And when I said no, they were being extra rude. I just wanted a big, strong and mature man like you to be there and help me and tell them to go away. I don't know why it affected me so much, but I've just been trying. I've just been crying all day. A good tip from you would make me feel special right now, as I've been having a really low mood all day and I realised that I need you more than I know. And then you can send a picture of the model crying or something like this. And that is how you can go through many scenarios over and over again of how to get money out of a customer without actually selling nudity. And when you do, selling that nudity for way more than you would otherwise. So I hope you understand. Any questions, always ask. And in general, just start implementing this with both models, but especially Annabelle, because you're going to have a lot of customers on there who absolutely know the model is not meant to be getting her tits out for $10 straight away when she has a career ahead of her. She's a nursing student and she's 21 and she likely has every guy in the world after her because she's so hot. So implement this and you will see an increase in sales. You might have to hold off selling for a couple weeks so much, and it might be a bit heavy with remembering all the information, but this is where it's important that you make notes, write everything down, and as soon as the customer is starting to have good spending behavior, have a plan in place, have an idea of where you want to take them, whether you want it to be a fake scenario, whether you want to sell them a VIP experience, whether you want to just keep them to get tipping and keep that emotional investment up, which is usually what you want to go with. And from there you have more doors that open up. You can go into a phone screen background, the VIP experience, a week in the life, and this is how you are able to extract the most without giving away much in content. So, thanks for listening.